It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Henry. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another run for Henry. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Running once more with Henry. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now it's the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. He's got it in the red zone. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
All set up now for 1st and 10. The lateral goes haywire, live ball. And the Browns pick it up. Along the right sideline, there's space. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. Well, a lot of positives for the offense. They were moving the ball pretty well until they coughed it up to kill this drive.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Really outside of ball security, that was a strong opening possession from the offense. If anybody underwhelmed, it was really the defense. They got to play a little tougher. Not always going to be a takeaway to bail them out.
Hey, 24. Alert. Line up, go.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Another one for Ford. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Second and 13. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Moore's got it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Sticking to the air with Watson. He's on the move. And they take this in for the score. The Browns get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. This, our last play of the quarter. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain. And now they're just inches short for third down. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Headed out right. He connects downfield on 4. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Center return, Nyheim Hines. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. 24 is down. He's coming.
They motion a receiver left. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Now he takes it. We're working a couple of yards past the line. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the gun, it's 4. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here. They're going for it. Here's Watson. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
It's an option right that begins this drive. They'll pitch it to Henry. And he rocks the tackler. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. It's Henry on the counter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. Oh, he trucked that defender. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Ravens looking at 2nd and 1. Henry running to the left. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Browns spend their final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. One down left before a big decision to make. You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or you're now forced to put the ball in the air.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set.
From the gun, Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 19-yard line.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Down, he's coming. This is set. Hey, 54. Hey, alert, alert.
Trying again following the sack. He puts everything behind this one. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns tie things up at 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Here's 2nd and 7. Flush down, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Third and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Watson on 1st and 10. Finds Judy near the sideline. And he gets it up across the 30 before going out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
I thought he was.
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, 31! Hey, 25! Ah!
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. This is ahead for about 5. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They're set! At 59! At 54! Out!
Ford running to the right. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
At 24! 25! At 31! Down up!
Working from the gun, Watson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Set! At 24! Down up!
He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
59!
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down, ball at the 36.
Reset. Alert.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Forced out to his right. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Has some room to work. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Hill now to return it. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Ravens first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Out of the gun, Henry. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. Kate, it was such a privilege for me living up in the Pacific Northwest and covering the Legion of Boom. And when I see a play like that, all I see is number 25. Richard Sherman. Yeah, he could run his mouth and he could talk with the best of them, but he walked it with tackles just like that.
Changing it up here, Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Hines. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Set.
Watson now off play action. Gets it to Paris Campbell. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play, and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They send a man in motion. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. They run it from the gun with Chubb. He's contained at the line for no gain. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Play action, it's Watson. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10, here's Watson. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready? Hey, check that. Street.
And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Hey, 59! What's that? 9, I'm going.
Throwing is Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long is going to be the key here down the stretch.
Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And we are still tied in the 4th.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, well, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, report! Where's it at?
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Trying to get it with the option here. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running once more with Henry. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
We change it.
Back to throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. He's out in the clear. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll try the extra point one more time. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And, well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you've got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
Flushed out of the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll motion a tight end left. Looking to throw. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Ravens down by 7. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Running for it. Here's Henry. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. First down, and they go right back to him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Throwing now. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Now to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push it deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Henry can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming. You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop.
They've got to keep moving quick here. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left, and after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Looking to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on